Hello. Hello. I've been listening to this, plinky plonky piano for a little bit now. It's time to do some detectiving with real flesh people.
This is my very special, very warm drink.
Fine. Flesh. So, I'm hoping this is gonna be silly. I'm sure it will be. FMV is always silly. Let's go. The Shapeshifting Detective.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
I swear I had subtitles turned on, but maybe we're not allowed for the intro? Who knows?
You need to learn when
Oh,
to
okay.
keep your mouth shut.
Oh no! You can't see the text button that I have here. I can just throw this in the bin. I can ask who are you, or I can just throw it in the bin. Am I Sam? I guess I'm Sam. Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
What? Man, I can't believe I lost already. Going back to the beginning. Can I skip this? No.
You're listening to
What if I press some
Radio
buttons?
August.
No? Okay.
Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and
I mean, I
Alice
like
Monroe with
watching
your August update.
colourful beads of paint.
August police are appealing
Hi,
for
Bramwell.
information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Okay, so we bin this because we're supposed to know who he is, even though I don't. Hi, Ice Cube. Oh, I have to hold it down.
You know why you're here, don't you?
Yeah.
Then humor me. The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
Yep.
It's a rhetorical question.
Okay.
You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Yep.
Splendid. If
Maybe we
someone
do
so much
spooky
as
bomby?
sniffs that you're different,
Sniff.
you'll be deprecated.
Deprecated.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. and never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August
I mean, why would I want
Nina
to?
French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old
What does deprecated
basset
mean?
hound
I actually
puppy
don't know.
was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
To be disapproved of? Oh. That doesn't sound too bad. He made it sound like the worst thing in the world. See, if I do spooky vommy, screens like this might make me blinding. So I don't know if it will work. I mean, I can try. But, okay, hang on. There we go. Eh. Is it on? Wait, I think only half of it's on. There we go, now it's properly on. Yeah, sometimes when I press my spooky mode button, it fucks it up, so I have to fiddle around, but we're fine. We want to be spooky? I can be spooky. As long as it takes.
Yes. The chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
And watch vommy in 60 FPS, 1080p now, let's go. Lovely eye glint? Yeah, I got those shiny eyes. I'm wondering if I can put myself somewhere where you can see. I might just have to, like, scooch over a bit. Hold on. Because it's kind of, like... You sort of need to see the text over there. But am I, like, too much in the corner now? Is that weird? And also, if I press my zoom in button to, like, give a kiss, I will then go back to where I was before. Like, I'll just go straight back over here. So, I don't know. Just put yourself upside down on the ceiling like a bat. Like this? Is this good? I don't think I'm in the way, am I? Do I need... Well, this still... Okay, this still won't work because if I have to press my zoom in buttons, I'll still go back to where I was before. Get down from there? You're definitely in the way. Fine. We'll just have to live with it. Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment.
Tarot readers?
It's deathly quiet.
Are you flirting with me? The murder?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
Chief?
Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
I do like the back door.
Just finishing.
Bro, I'm already so lost. I'm already so lost. I know I'm a shapeshifter. I'm not allowed to turn into a child. I'm not allowed to get caught shapeshifting. But I've been sent somewhere and I'm not being told anything about it. I'm like, a murder? What the hell? Like, what? Huh? And then the person in charge of this place, or whatever she is, she's the one telling me about the murder. Is she not going to be suspicious about the fact that the person investigating the murder doesn't even know that there's been one? Don't know what this is, what is going on, or what the goal is. I think I'm a detective and I'm solving a murder, but my character currently doesn't know that I'm solving a murder. Vommy feet cam, for fuck's sake. Ah. Predicting the future?
You don't believe?
Your hair is wild. I believe.
That sounded serious. You must have a serious book. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Bronwyn? That's close to Branwyn. Hi, Kitty. Bronwyn, pleased to meet you. I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Sure.
So, what's your question, Sam?
That's a Welsh name. I think this is a Welsh game. I'm pretty sure this is a Welsh game. So, look forward to more of that. Will I win? Are you guilty? Will I win? I want to know if I'm going to win.
The Fool.
How dare you?
I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam? Well, enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
I'm not gonna tell.
Mysterious. But I know you're in room 4, Sam. Don't do anything I wouldn't do in there.
I don't know you. I don't know what you wouldn't do.
There simply was no denying that sickening thump. When my car finally skidded to a full stop, I thought my heart would burst from my chest. It was pounding so hard. My hands trembled as I put the car in park, and I just sat there. The hum of the engine and a distorted voice from the now
I suggest
crackling
whipping out your
speakers
real ass
were
notebook
my
and
only
making notes if
company
you're
as I
lost already.
simply
Oh, for
sat
fuck's
there.
sake.
Everything
Hang
in my
on.
head was screaming for me
I'll
to
put a
go,
notepad
run.
document on
No one
my
saw
other
me.
screen.
No one knew I even went for a drive. I could just run and, God forgive me, leave her there to be someone else's problem.
Right. Hi, Worm!
But
What the fuck is this?
I couldn't do it.
Detective game?
I had to know. I had to know if I had just
Tune the
killed
radio.
this girl.
Turn it off. Go to my room, hail a cab. I can just leave? Why'd it have to be number 4? I hate that number. Thanks, guys. Why are we just, like, spinning around? What is happening? Jin is crying right now? Good. His mask will hide the tears, it's fine. Leave. What? We just watched a whole, like, panorama of the entire room, and the only thing I can do is leave. Hail a cab. Visit Chief. Okay.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
I'm Sam. My character's very unsure about being called Sam. Man jump scare? What do you mean? Why does the portrait in the corner say come? It really doesn't. It says Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
I don't know how much of this shit I need to write down. Brent's seeing what he wants to see. I was the one who saw it. To be fair, yeah, it was Worm. Why the tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one,
tarot
Bronwyn, she came
readers.
into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Wait. Bronwyn, Dorota. Was it Lexi was the other one? I don't fucking know. Is this important? I don't know. Crazy.
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd I'd been smoking something, and that's why I didn't take it seriously.
Mate, you know I'm a shapeshifter, and you don't take tarot seriously. Where's the line, bro? Why isn't she in jail?
Because things. I don't have enough
Things?
on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that then. I thought you'd want a shot at redemption, but guess you're turning yourself in. That's what you... Stop running? To give up? Didn't think so. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
What did I do? Where's my badge and gun?
You don't get that. There's no badge and gun, just a hope and a promise. Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Second Chance Sunday. It is Sunday. Today's Sunday. Tell me about Dorota. Do you have an alibi for last night? Wait, I can ask the chief if he has an alibi? Where was Dorota killed? Wait. Dorota is the one who died? I thought Dorota was one of the tarot readers. I've already fucked up. Well, I didn't realize you were so into pens. Oh, fuck me. Dorota, there we go. Bronwyn is tarot reader. Yeah, but I thought I was given the names of the other two, and I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't know. That man looks like he's into pens. I was just hyping him on. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a fucking close-up. Can you tell me about Violet? Who the fuck is... Tell me about Violet. Who is it?
Born here, runs the local guest house.
Oh.
Lovely lady.
Violet
Where are you going
runs...
with this, Sam?
guest house.
She told you.
I'm gonna bin this. Silent treatment,
Look, if it's
bitch.
about the pills, I already know.
Pills? Pills? Question mark? Your pills? Tell me about Dorota.
She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
When was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Where?
In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
I need to adjust the way that I'm making these notes. This is, incomprehensible. Hold on. Okay. Right. Hi, Spice Man. But I knew I could always definitely take them one time. Long release would maybe be the smarter move. Nyani. Oh, you guys are talking about ADH pills. ADH pills? Wow, I'm smart. Okay. Skamori. What do we know?
Much. Perhaps you should do some investigation?
I'm not trained for this. Do you have an alibi for last night?
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
What's his name? Fuck it, Chief. Loves pens. Was in office at time of murder. Stripping, put that tie back on. Alright, boy. Guest house. You're not York, you can't stim with your tie. I miss York. Oh, here we go. The other tarot readers. Right. So we got Bronwyn. We got Rain, tarot reader. And we've got Lexi, tarot reader. Let's see Violet first, I guess.
You've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Yeah. Wait, another ginger. I wonder if that's relevant. Wait, I need to... Hang on, write this down. Also ginger. It was her! What direction have they gone with these tarot readers? We've only seen one of them so far, and she, whipped out the fool at me. And that was it, pretty much. Did you know Dorota?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
I don't understand why I can bin some of these. Dorota was a precious lamb? Sure, I'll ask it.
A lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
Insinuated Dorota is a slaughterable lamb. Or was, sorry, because she's not alive anymore. Are they just like regular women that happen to read tarot, or are they dodgy? I've only seen one of them and she seemed normal. She just had a weird hairline situation. That was it. So Dorota was nice?
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
A slutty slaughterable lamb. Dorota was slutty?
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Oh. Where do I find her boyfriend?
Lives at the vicarage next to the church.
Oscar.
Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Dorota's boyfriend. That's not how you spell boyfriend. I'm so glad you guys can't see my notes. She was called Bronwyn. Is that sus enough? Branwyn. Who are the other guests?
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Why? What'd they fucking do? Why do you want them to leave?
Because they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Hobos?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
Hobos? Homos. Murder hobos. What were you doing last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember.
So you were murdering?
which I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Doesn't know where she was at the time of the murder. Maybe guest house or groceries. I don't need to ask if she's ever been to Dorota's house. Fuck that. That's a stupid question.
Is there something else, Sam?
That she was banging dead girl's boyfriend? Yo, maybe. Chief DuPont said you're taking pills. What for?
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
Clozapine. Clozapine. Oh shit, it's on the screen. Yes, I can fucking copy it. Clozapine. Thinks it's for anxiety. Thou doth protest too much about dead girl being slutty. Hello? Schizophrenia? That's what the game says. Clozapine's for schizophrenia, isn't it?
I don't know, Dr. Sam. You tell me.
But it's actually for schizophren... I spelled that good enough. Visit Branwyn.
Is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
Sensing that this is the hairline situation I'm talking about. I have some questions about the murder.
Chief DuPont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Chief DuPont suspects her. How well did you know her?
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Except you predicted her murder.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
How did you predict the murder? Where were you at 9 PM last night? I mean, I would ask how, but she's gonna say the cards. Obviously. Hi, Pepsi. Where were you?
In my room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's violence.
Reading.
It's all
Trashy
swooning
romance.
heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Saved
She
you?
came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
Kane? Vampire Casanovas? Let's go. I think Violet is trashy.
I said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
How did you predict the murder?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Can't you ask who the killer is? Don't be an idiot.
You don't believe. That's okay.
Okay. Whatever. Lexi.
Hi. Sam, is it? Come on in. Make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Another ginger. Holy shit. Did you know Dorota? How well do you know Bronwyn? Why did you come to August? What were you doing last night? What's dead girl's name? Dorota. This... Oh shit, you can't... My fucking head's in the way! There, that. Did you know her?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously. And Violet, and the Chief, and now you.
Doesn't
Sorry, I'm
know
a bit
anyone.
nervous.
How did you know she was going to die?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
The devil?
Nah, the devil's cool. The tarot one, I mean, not the actual one. I'm not a devil worshipper.
Not a devil worshipper. So what is the most dangerous tarot card?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
The devil is cool, yeah. Get her in the bin? Huh? Why? With a fucking Five of Swords? You drew the Five of Swords for Dorota?
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Wait. Five of Swords. Ten of Swords. What was the other one? What did she just say? There were too many things. Too many being three things. How well do you know Bronwyn?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Was it devil? Are you sure? I don't think she said devil. Really? Alright, if you fucking say so. Do you think she killed Dorota? Stupid question. Dumb question.
You know the Chief's got it all wrong. Ron could never hurt anyone. But I'm sure a smart detective like you can help prove she's innocent.
That won't work on me.
Ah, that's mean. She didn't do it anyway. Chief DuPont's crazy.
Thinks the chief is crazy. Didn't she only say devil because Vomi guessed devil was the most evil or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. I've already lost track. I've got so many notes and I don't even think any of it's useful. Why'd you come here?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards in Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
You do whatever the cards tell you.
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
A job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
Job. Imagine being such a bitch you let pieces of cardboard tell you what to do. What about Magic the Gathering cards? A job?
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk. A chob. And depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
A cheese obelisk. I know you're lying.
No, you don't.
What were you doing last night?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Can I see your nails? I can see them right now and they're not painted. She's not letting pieces of cardboard tell her what to do. She's letting that one dude tell them all what to do based on what he thinks the cards and stars are telling him to do. Keep up. No. New theory. The cheese obelisk is telling them what to do. Can I see your nails?
No. I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
Claims she was painting her nails, but then cleaned it off. Suspicious. Cheese obelisk is the one true telling them what to do bloke. Mood actually, I painted my nails and cleaned them immediately after. It caused an autism moment. Okay, well that's fair. Visit Rain.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
Can I just, like, leave him hanging? I'm binning this. I'm not telling him who I am.
I heard you say earlier your name's Sam.
Eavesdropping, is it?
You don't look like a Sam.
Oh, says I don't look like a Sam. Whatever that means. Chief told you not to touch anyone? I didn't touch him. I was just trying to be a bastard. 5 head, huge brain. What do you know about Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Of me. Who's the next victim? Alright.
Next victim? Whoa! Hold on a sec, we don't even know if there's going to be a next victim or not. We'll do another group reading soon, and then we'll have a better idea.
Your hair is awful, my guy. How did you predict the murder?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
Why do you button your shirt up so high? It's an important question for me. You have to ask him. I'd love it if I could, but right now I don't have the chance. What's a group reading?
The 3 of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
You think you're all that, don't you? Thinks he's fucking special. Tell me about the special fuck.
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Special. Tell me about the special carrot. Fuck. Can I see the Mercury Tarot?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Bronwyn has the magic deck. What were you doing last night?
I was in my room. Praying, actually.
In his
I don't believe in
room.
God, but I was still praying. It
Praying.
didn't work.
At the time of the murder. Suspicious. Brandflix is hiding the magic deck. Yeah. What didn't work?
My prayer. That the girl would be safe.
Prayed that the girl would be safe. Bronwyn. Don't look at me like that. Can I see the Mercury Tarot?
Mercury? Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
No.
There's nothing particularly special about it, apart from where it's from, what it does, and how it behaves.
Why can't I just see it, even if I don't want it? For fuck's sake. Can I reset that? No. I thought I'd still get to look at it even if I didn't want it to ask me a question. Piss and shit. Violet. Nope. Wait, hold on. Hail a cab.
It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw,
Is my very
an accomplished
special,
cellist,
very warm
was
drink.
found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I'm very
I
bright.
heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival.
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and
Ew!
Monroe.
Tulip Festival sounds like such a British thing. Yeah. Keep investigating or next chapter. Investigate. Oh. I want to go to the church and talk to Oscar. He was at the church, right? Am I stupid? Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure that was where he was. Next chapter.
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August.
Bro, we just
Police
heard this.
investigating the murder of Dorota
Oh my God.
Shaw are appealing to
Oh
the
my God.
community to
Oh
help
my God.
catch her killer.
Oh my God.
The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an
Oh my
accomplished
God.
cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are
I'm
describing the murder as a
blinding.
violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival.
Indeed.
At the Tulip
I
Festival.
understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Flashback. Oh, right. Oscar.
Who are you?
I'm a shape-shifting detective. I'm Sam. The Shaws hired me to investigate the murder.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
Okay, that's a signet ring. I was gonna say a wedding ring, but also that's the wrong hand. Seen this guy somewhere before? Have you? Police are rubbish. Yeah. Did you see Dorota yesterday?
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, you know, hanging out. I left at about 5.
Divorced already? Where were you at 9 PM?
Playing football. It's just 5-a-side. Finished.
I ain't got nobody. Do, 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 do. Oh my word, a visitor.
Hi Vigo, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Hello. We're detectiving right now. If you don't know me, my name is Vomit. You can call me Vommy. I'm just a little femboy incubus, and I'm trying to solve a murder. I'm a shapeshifter. I haven't been able to shapeshift yet. It's actually fun as hell. I'm writing so many notes, and I don't know if any of it's important.
Lover.
Vigo, thank you for the subby. Thank you. I really appreciate it. His name is Cum. It's not Cum, it's Sam. And apparently it's also not Sam.
50 woos.
Alright. We can do that while we watch this guy's hand tippity tap on the sofa. He fiddles around with his other hand. Ooh 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 One breath. Let's go. Physics Destroyer, thank you for the follow. Does kind of look like it. What the fuck? It does kind of look like it says come. No, it doesn't. You guys are silly. It doesn't say that. What the hell? But yeah, If you guys who came in from the raid gotta run off and take care of yourselves, please feel free to do that. But if you want to try and solve a murder and help me remember things because I'm bad at remembering, that would be great. More brains. With our powers combined, we can find out who did it. The white wispy bits, it suggests it too. That's like smoke or something. I don't know why there's like smoke. Why are we looking at this guy's neck? Anyway. What can you tell me about Dorota's parents?
Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
How long were you dating her?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did care for each other.
Dated for her, for fuck's sake. Dated her for a couple months. I'm really bad at writing while people are talking. I shall lurk with occasional comebacks. Take care. Hell yeah, I appreciate the lurkies. Thank you, thank you. Trying to speedrun taking notes too, but I feel like I missed so much already. Wait, you're also taking notes? Let's go. Any idea who would do this to her?
No, no one. She was really popular.
Is it possible the killer was hiding in Dorota's room? That's such a weird question, but sure.
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Have you hidden in there before? Got a skidoo and eat. Enjoy your foodings, Vigo, and thank you again for the raid. Have you hidden in there before?
Not hidden. Well, she liked it. Liked me to watch. Not other guys. Just, she had these, you know, voyeur fantasies.
Oh my goodness. Watched Dorota from the closet. And then had voyeur fantasies. He's a cuck. That's not cucking. Yeah, no. Cucking's if there was another person involved. Hi, Carl. I can either ask him to describe the fantasies or I can bin this question, but I gotta ask.
She'd ask me to hide in the upstairs closet, and then she'd walk in, strip off, start touching herself. She got upset if I came out before she'd finished. Sorry, is this helping with the investigation?
I love that, like, he said that before thinking about whether or not he needed to actually tell me. Oh man. What was in the closet?
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there.
Ooh.
She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it.
Wedding.
Not even as a joke.
Wedding dress in the closet. Visit the
Any more
chief.
news on Oscar Wainwright?
He was playing football.
Yep, that's what he told me too. Not a suspect.
We don't have proof that he was playing football. He just said that he was. Has anyone else, like, from the football team said that he was there? She'd do all this shit and get mad at me if I needed to go piss. Wait, do you need to know this, Smooth Brain King? Who's on your suspect list?
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
I'd add Violet. Wait, why? It's not like Dorota was staying in the guest house when she was killed. What's Violet got to do with anything? What about Dorota's family?
Dorota's an only child. She lived with her mum and dad. Monday night was movie night, so they'd go and watch the 8 o'clock at the Odeon. Dorota would get the house to herself. They're devastated, naturally. They left town to stay with relatives. They didn't do it, Sam. Although, perhaps I should have made them stay.
What do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
She's lying about her meds and said she couldn't remember what she was doing at the time of the murder. Yeah, true. So much information in one go. He's just kind of, I think he just was like going over what we'd already learned. He's like a reminder man. So maybe we don't need all these notes, or maybe we do. I don't know. Why would someone kill Dorota? Do you think Oscar killed Dorota? Why?
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother?
Sounds like you know a lot about Dorota.
Not really, just gossip. Apparently she went to have some portrait photos done and started stripping off. Weston's photographic. Zach Weston. He'll get himself into trouble one of these days.
Zach Weston. Photographer. Why trouble?
If you keep taking pictures of pretty girls in their underwear, somebody's going to get upset.
Why? Tell me about Zach.
Zach's the local photographer. You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking.
Am I? Thank you. Do you know where he is?
At Weston's photographic? Off the high road? It's late, but he's always there.
How do you know that?
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
Has a good memory. Suspicious. Suspicious. Do you think Oscar killed Dorota?
Vicar's son? No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Thinks Oscar is a good boy. Different faces?
The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know. Would you, Sam?
I could investigate. I don't want foot cam, thank you, woman. She knows you're a shapeshifter? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. And how would you know? How would you know? Lexi says she was in her room last night. Oh fuck. Not yours.
Oh, she gets easily confused. Youth of today.
You're lying.
No, Sam. No, I'm not lying about that. I was in my room, only Lexi, she never came to see me. She was in her room. I could hear her, though. She was shouting at someone.
Lexi didn't come to her room. She was shouting. Right. Why'd you lie about your alibi?
To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
What about Rain?
Rain's a big boy. He can handle himself. Besides, I'd be highly suspicious if Rain claimed to be doing anything else other than reading on a Monday night. That's pretty much all he does every night.
Did you know Dorota's boyfriend?
Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
Did he tell you anything About Dorota.
He confided in me quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said.
You can tell me.
Oh, Sam. You know I can't do that. Tarot reader client confidentiality.
What? You're making that up. Wait, hang on. Rain.
Sam, what can I do for you?
I don't like this lighting situation. It's bad. How'd you get Dorota's name from the tarot?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
A Ouija board?
It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case, it did help.
Couldn't you use the Ouija on its own?
No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time, it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Luigi board. Tell me more about the Luigi board.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out Dorota.
How does it work?
Just... This is going to sound weird. Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveler who died here.
That's stupid.
You don't believe me? Well, ask Lexi or Bron. They've got their own ideas, but my theory is definitely the more plausible.
Yeah, your theory's so fucking special. Lexi mentioned you're here to do a job.
We're trying to save people.
It's not working!
It's my very special, very warm drink.
Okay. Oh, I have to say it.
I said we're trying. We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen, and we try and stop them.
Where were you before August?
Birmingham. We
Birmingham.
couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travellers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Birmingham's beyond saving. Uh-oh. Yeah. Birmingham travellers.
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
The problem with travellers. Bronwyn, put your feet away. Tell me about the Ouija board. No, I need you to give Rain permission to talk about something that could be problematic. Tell me about the Ouija board.
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work. Through energy.
What metaphysical things?
Tarot cards, runes, Ouija boards. They're just devices for asking questions and receiving answers. But energy is what powers them.
Great, that was really insightful, thanks. Tarantino, is that you? Fucking hell. Lexi.
Hi Sam, back for more already?
Don't phrase it like that. Did you know Dorota's boyfriend?
No, I think Bronwyn met him though.
When?
This morning. He only wanted to see her. I guess he didn't want anyone else to hear what he had to say.
Why did you lie about your alibi?
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
I'm not convinced she is ginger now. Her hair's a strange mixture of colours. Maybe she's not ginger. Depends on why you lied.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was though. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Tell me about your Ouija board.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Let's hear it.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars and space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
Go on.
With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Yes, but I'm wishing I wasn't. Hooked on your every word.
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
Oh, wow.
I know. Mind-blowing.
Tell me about the Traveller. I'm scared.
Traveller? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it?
Heh. Bluff, Rain told me all about it.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Why are you keeping these secrets? I could say it feels good, or I could bin the thought. It feels good to be part of an inner circle. It reminds me of cults.
Cheeky? Are you flirting with me?
I can say yes. I don't want to say yes. It's very odd that I can. But if I say yes, maybe she's more likely to tell me things. Cheeky booger. It'll be funny. Will it? Just don't touch her. Oh, fuck. Fuck her, but don't fuck her. We can have tantric sex. Tantric sex is on the fucking table. We can do that. We don't need to touch. That's half the point. Yes.
Oh dear, am I blushing again? There's a murder to solve. Maybe you should do that first, then me. No, not like that.
Well. Bet she's read all about it too. Yeah! Okay. Where... Can I go
It's
to the...
7 o'clock, and
Oh,
here's
God.
the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the
Why is this blinding me so
crossroads
much?
at Grange Avenue and Church Street
It's just
following
red.
a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Alright, I guess I'll go next chapter then. Let's visit the chief.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know.
I haven't got to see him yet. Zach was taking boudoir photos of Dorota.
And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then.
Maybe they were for Oscar. Maybe they were for someone else.
Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork.
What do we know?
Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Oscar? Do you know Zach Weston?
No? Who's that?
He's a photographer.
Never heard of him.
Did Dorota show you her boudoir photos?
Her what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Can I see them? Okay, but one thing I've noticed is that when there's choices like this, I can only do one and I can't go back and ask the other, so I'm gonna... gonna do no, I mean professional photos.
I get it now. That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
Visit Zach.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Are you Zach Weston?
Yes. What do you want?
I'm working... No, the Shaws hired me.
The Shaws. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
Is it just me or is this guy way quieter than everyone else? You've never met Dorota?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
You photographed Dorota?
For the August Chronicle. She won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Did she come to the studio?
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
So you know where she lived? Well, that's... obviously...
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Okay. Was that the only time you met Dorota?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there. As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
What? What do I see? I don't know. What am I looking at? Her fingers look strange. Is this AI generated? Oh. What do you see?
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl.
Thinks
That's all.
Dorota is attractive. Did you take any other pictures of Dorota?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Violet told me. No. Yes.
Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography.
Boudoir photography?
It's all very tasteful. Boudoir photographs are all about leading the eye and letting the imagination do the work. Most photographers mess it up. It's not supposed to resemble a Victorian whorehouse.
Who did Dorota get them for?
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Would you, like to see them?
Like Mormon porn? Look at his face. You want to see some saucy pictures? Yeah, sure. If they're all, you know, classy, should be safe.
As you can see, it's all very artistic.
You'd say that's artistic?
She lit up the front of the camera.
Wait.
Want to see the videos?
There's videos? But also, this doesn't look like it's in a studio. This looks like we're in her house again.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Also, why do these look like they're printed out on like regular printer paper and not photo paper? He's also so happy looking at these. Sure. Why did you do videos?
Here they are. Oh, not that one. Ah,
Why not that one?
this is the one. Here you go.
On his phone?
There's more.
Also took saucy videos of Dorota on his phone. But wait, there's more. Yeah, show me.
This is the stuff.
This is the stuff. Lady enjoys. Is this the stuff? She's dead, isn't she? Yeah. Is this the stuff? Don't hold it like that. Fuck. Why is he like smiling? I don't... Oh my god. Why is she running away from you?
She's how you say acting?
Sus. Okay. You're friends with Violet.
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
Knows if I can't spell. How well?
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
Don't. Don't. So you're sleeping with her?
Sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Where were you last night?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
We have sex. Can anyone confirm that?
Only the roof rats.
Roof rats. Right. Confirmed by the rats. Rats! Hello, Violet. So you're banging Zach? Let's talk about Zach.
Do we really have to?
Yes. He says you're sleeping together.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
Why doesn't he act like
He
it?
thinks he's irresistible to women.
Is he?
No.
Huh? Bro, that's such a weird way to talk about your boyfriend. And also, fuck. Do we have to talk about him? Yeah, we're in a relationship. No, we haven't fucked even though he says that we have. No, he's not irresistible. Don't be ridiculous. Why are you in a relationship with him then, freak? Why is there a child? Who the fuck are you? Hello? A spooky child giggled and ran away from me. There we go. Drop kick it.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a John somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Well, Rain. Are you okay? You know Zach?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, he... Oh no.
Oh no?
He did mention Dorota.
What about Dorota?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Where am I putting this? Birmingham?
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Huh? Why did the Traveller want 3 victims?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Don't say it like that, bro. 3 total victims, all with 1 common attribute. Tell me about the Travelers.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
Demons from other worlds. They come from other worlds?
Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know? There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one.
Travelers can inhabit us.
Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
In simple terms?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
Think the murderer is a traveller?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Okay. Bommy's a demon from other world. Can you get inside me? I don't like the way he's smirking. Right, Lexi is also not available.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
Okay. Am I done? Go to my room. What in the what is this?
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Did I fucking... I reckon there were so many chances I could have done this. And I hadn't yet, because I hadn't been shown that I could. I didn't know I could do this yet. Fuck me. I must have missed out on so much information. Oh. Violet wasn't there. I can't see Bronwyn. Hey, was turn into Violet and go to Zach? Fuck. Okay, so I can't go to everyone as everyone. Well, Zach can go to Violet. I feel like I need more information out of Zach. Better with their affairs.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Hail cab. Visit Zach.
Oh, hello, gorgeous.
Oh me, oh my.
I came over last night, but you weren't here. Did you hear about Dorota?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity?
Were you sleeping with her? I feel like that's a bit too forward.
Famous for being murdered. That shall she be remembered anyway.
I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Oh, I can't talk to Oscar. Chief. No.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Violet does seem like the jealous type to immediately be all, where were you banging her about any woman within reach? True. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Hello, I'm Violet.
I don't want to be Violet.
I'm Violet.
No, you're not.
Hello, I'm Rain. You have a lovely guest house.
Tis quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died.
Oh.
We're literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did your parents die?
Do I ask this? Yes.
Father died first. Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died.
What?
She had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
Freezer?
Freezer? Deathloop got him.
Yes, she kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone. Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
Uses the freezer where her dead dad was kept by her mother. You freak? No, I can't fucking talk to them because they're working or whatever the shit. Pissing fuck.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Chief? Again?
Did Dorota have any online friends?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups? Do you have access to her email?
Do you have access to her email? Did she go to any clubs?
She helped out at a Rainbows group. I think it's like Cub Scouts for little kids. Did that with her mum. But, I don't know. Unless she was strangled by a 9-year-old.
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw. What type of photos do you take?
You knew her.
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her?
The scholarship to Juilliard. What? Whatever.
As far as I know. I meet a lot of people through work. Some are more memorable than others. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
When was this?
A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do you take?
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
Boudoir photography? Dirty pictures?
Dirty pictures? No, boudoir.
Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the case.
Of course.
Okay. Am I done being people? I don't know. No, I haven't been Zach.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
Everyone's talking about Dorota. Are you happy Dorota's dead? I hope I get to ask both of these questions.
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
No.
No funny business. I'm still not ready.
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what? Is that why you killed her?
Is that why you killed her? That's so forward.
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
Oh my goodness. Are you happy?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself at me. Why'd you think that?
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. They saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You saw the photos. You were there.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
Suspicious. Yeah, I can't talk to any of these people.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
What's your issue, bro? He did the fucking Simon Cowell thing? Did he? I wasn't paying attention. Let me stop you there. Oh! Fair. Okay. Become Sam.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sam, I've got news.
Why is it going wom 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 wom?
We've done a reading.
Again?
5 of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Hairy hand.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all 3 again?
1 in 474,552.
Shut up.
I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a 10 of Swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
Alice Monroe. Next that's not how you spell murder. Murder victim.
Sam.
What?
Do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me. We've got a new target. Alice Monroe. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates.
Except the rats.
Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Oscar? He's not there! Do you know Alice Monroe?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Have you met her?
Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing.
Anything else?
Look, I know where you're going with this. Yes, I asked her if she'd do a boudoir session with me. She turned me down. No big deal.
You get turned down a lot?
No. I got the photos that I needed anyway.
What do you mean the photos that you needed? What? Wanted to do a boudoir sesh. Ellis. I can't type. It's a huge deal for him? Yeah. Ellis. Ginger! Ginger!
Sam.
Ginger!
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
So Zach has a thing for gingers. Did you know Dorota?
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks.
How'd you meet?
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
What happened after the show?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Had a little kisseroo. My. Hi, lag. You know Dorota had a boyfriend.
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Something else?
I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
Wait a minute. Wait a cheeky little minute. If the victims, if there's always three, and they always have something in common, Violet's also going to be on the murder list because she's ginger. And Zach's gonna kill him because he likes gingers so much that he just wants to strangle the life out of him.
It's my very special, very warm drink.
But that also seems way too, like, straightforward, so maybe it's not that. We think the murderer watched her in the same way.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
No. Oscar was playing football.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Then she was seeing someone else? No.
Yeah.
Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Do you know why Dorota owns a wedding
It was
dress?
her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
Mum's wedding dress. So you and Dorota were in a relationship?
This is just between us, right?
Yes.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
You have no friends.
Poe and Dorota. People I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants.
Tell me about Poe.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Where do I find him?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Where were you last night?
On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Do you know Zach?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
Have you had any private sessions with him?
No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift.
Oh!
She looked amazing.
Well, well, well. Any idea who might want to hurt you?
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. I was a Hollywood actress, and there were hundreds of magazines and newspapers all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. But the red carpet wasn't carpet. It was a pool of blood.
No one has dreams like
It
that.
seeped through all the pages. Then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
Had a stupid ass dream. It means you hit a deep sleep phase.
REM sleep. So, you don't think dreams mean anything?
No.
Everyone has meaningful dreams, Sam. Everyone.
I had a dream that I put my fish from the floor back in the fish tank, and then he was fine. What does that mean? What do you want me to do?
Just don't hurt me.
Why would I do that?
Or let me get hurt.
Ah! No, I didn't like that.
Sam? You forgot your phone.
Don't touch me! Okay. Why did that happen? I didn't like it. Why did that happen? I didn't like it. Fucking weirdo. Normal things to yell at someone, don't touch me? Look, you don't know what kind of sensory issues I have. What kind of, like, I don't know. What's the thing where, like, people don't like germs? Maybe I've got that. You don't know. You don't know. The child.
Excellent work. Gold star for you.
Whose child is this?
Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Don't threaten me!
What's your name?
Violet's goddaughter. Whose actual daughter is it then? I'm the boogeyman.
You're not. I've seen the boogeyman. Don't look like you. Do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
Sophia mentioned aliens.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Is that it? Okay. Do you think you were abducted? Is that why you're taking pills? Do you think you were abducted?
Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam.
So yes. Have you told anyone else about this?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Okay. Is that why you're taking pills is crazy? Do you think you were abducted last night?
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Has PTSD like response to being questioned? Is that why you're insane, crazy couple of screws loose in that noggin of yours? Did anyone else see you last night?
No. Not even the moon.
No one saw her, not even the moon. Chief said you'd tell me about the abduction. Okay, but I haven't left the room, so that seems very stupid. Downloading new game? What game? Fuck it.
I don't really want to.
Tell me. I could just say tell me. Wait, no! Wait. I'll turn into the chief.
Thanks, Sam,
You're welcome.
for respecting my wishes.
That's fine. I'm gonna go shapeshift in a sec. Do you know Alice Monroe?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Have you ever met her?
Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now.
What do you mean you... Oh, but I have a great memory, though. Great memory when it comes to alien abductions. Rain said you knew about rights.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
What's a right?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
Coming of age?
Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it?
Travelers cause havoc for shits and gigs, pretty much. Why were there 3 victims before? Will there be 3 this time?
3 attempts? Yes, that's likely. But 3 victims? That's up to you, Sam. No pressure.
Tell me about Alice.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help, though.
What's the connection between Alice and Dorothy? The ginger.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
I mean, she sounded blonde on the radio. What does that mean? Dorota had a coin in her mouth, part of a rite? I feel like I shouldn't just give away that information. Do you know Zach Weston?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Fine. You shuffled those cards like shit.
9 of Cups. This is a very positive card. Is Zach a suspect? Something feels wrong. He's too smug, too self-congratulating, like he's got away with something. I don't like this, Sam. I don't like this one bit at all.
Clearly not an MTG player. I need your help.
Yes, of course. Anything.
What do I need your help with? Keep an eye on Violet. Try to find out more from Mercury. I don't think Violet's a suspect because she's ginger. I think she's gonna be a victim. Maybe. Yeah. Find out more from
I've
Mercury.
already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it.
Why do you sound
Maybe
so
he'll
angry?
Feel sorry for me and finally put out.
Okay. She's jealous of the other gingers. That's also a possibility. Rain. Do you know Alice Monroe?
Yes, I met her at the radio station.
Why? Oh, why were you at the radio station?
I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
Tell me more about Birmingham.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
What happened to Yuri? Why do you think Yuri was a traveler? What happened to him?
The butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveler.
So what's the news about Alice? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
You really want to help?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
I have a few options. Find out what you can from the Ouija board. Find out what you can from Zach Weston. I don't think I'm going to send her to Zach Weston because her hair is nearly ginger. And I don't trust him around gingers. He seems to have a thing for them. Ouija board.
We've got it. Me and the spirit world are going to have a serious chat. I'll get back to you when I find something.
Okay. Right.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
What? Who said that? I can be her. I can also be Bronwyn now. It was me. I need to be the chief.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Chief DuPont.
Claude.
Claude? What do you mean? Become Ellis and start lesbian affairs all over town. I don't get it. Chief was like, let me talk to Violet, and then I'm talking to Violet, and like, she's like, oh, I'll only speak to the chief. So I turn into the chief and I have no fucking dialogue options. Are you kidding me? Oh, bleh.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
He's not here. She's not here. Ellis.
Chief DuPont. Thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking you're safe.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down? What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
I gotta find out who's behind all this. And put them in the bin. I don't feel like I need to talk to the rest of these people. Go away.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Hello.
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Does it? But she's not one for crystal balls. Eh.
Oh, I suppose it has a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Bron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you do about Ellis?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think. What have we tried before?
Tommy? No.
The few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Killing them? Restraining them?
Let's have a yap.
Please don't kill that person. Okay, thanks. Oh no, look, you killed them anyway. You know that doesn't work, Bron.
Murdered them right back. Ah. Yawn jump scare. Visit Ellis. I'm surprised I'm allowed to do this.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the police.
How did I get in there? Hello? He's not there. Hello? Nope. Nope. Is there anyone else I need to be? Ellis.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Everyone's hiding from you because you're stinky. That's not true. Oh. Oh. What? Where is everyone? Maybe they do think I'm stinky. What the hell? Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Why isn't Zach there as Ellis? Bro, what? I can't talk to anyone. I can't talk to anyone. Why can't I turn into Ellis? I can't talk to anyone. What the fuck? What if I was Zach? And I went...
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
What if I go see Ellis?
Zach?
Hello?
What are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
Uh-oh.
Good to know. I'm not one of them though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Let's pose for me. Let's sleep together.
What? Pictures.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just undo a few buttons.
She hasn't got any buttons on. She hasn't got any buttons on. No, we're bidding that. Oh, bye. I guess I'm gone. Okay. I hate this guy. I doubt I can see anyone. Can I see Violet again? Hello?
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
Should have ruined everything for the drama. Look, I always pick the wrong thing. I don't know how to talk to people. I'm also really, like, against lying, so I don't know when I should and shouldn't lie in situations, because I don't ever do it IRL.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing? What have you heard?
The tarot readers have predicted that she's the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
Want to fool around?
Someone's going to die. What should we do? I don't know. You want to fool around?
Is that really all you think about? It's starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
Okay. Just dye it? See, now I think it's not the ginger thing, because it's too obvious. Wait, am I not done investigating? Hello? Violet's talking about aliens.
What do you know about it?
She thinks they're real. Maybe it's why she's taking pills. Have you looked into it?
Yeah, I pulled in a few bug-eyed aliens, but they wouldn't confess. We've got a murder to solve. Can we talk about this later?
Do you have a thing for Violet? Bro, you fucking... Why? Why? What do we know?
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe.
Yep.
Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota.
Yep.
She kissed a girl and she liked it.
That's
she told
a
you where John Poe,
song.
Poe is going to be next. Rain
John.
still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Rain's confirmed he met Ellis at the radio station. Picking his next victim, maybe? Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Why isn't Oscar here? Where's he gone? Hello? Nope. Nope. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who do I still need to yap to? Aliens.
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
There's a woman who's keeping secrets, believes in aliens and being abducted, and claims to have no memory of that night. Why are you so interested in her, bro? Leave her alone. I've totally got this. Yeah, I don't know, man. Experimented
They
on.
rearrange us like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
Okay. Thrust. Am I done?
It's 9
Yes,
o'clock
right.
and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she
Detained?
returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones.
Bye,
It's
Ramway.
9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
What you got on rain?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
What'd he do?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
When was
About
this?
3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you.
Wow, that was rude.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions, it's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Alright. Bye then. Piss off. Where are you going to be? Where are you going to be the next few hours? For the next few hours, please. Thank you.
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest.
Sounds like you're protesting. You should probably go somewhere where there are witnesses. Sounds like you're protesting.
If you've got proof, arrest me, Sam. You're reaching. I'll go where I want, not where you want me to be.
Zach goes where he wants. Stop hanging out with the roof rats and get some real friends. Hello. I can't talk to you, okay?
You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
Are you and Monroe close?
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
Is she dating anyone?
I believe not. She has a big heart, and in my opinion, opens it too easily.
Anyone hate Monroe?
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea.
Poe and Monroe?
Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about.
What's the Free Radio Project?
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctors' surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
How can she afford free radios? She's forcing people to listen to you. They can turn the radio off. Like the month? This place is called August. It's very confusing. How could she afford free radios?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Do you know Dorota Shaw?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
A tarot reading predicted it.
Tarot. Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
What gentleman?
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
But then how are you going to contact him if he didn't give you a name? Unless he's like giving you a business card that says tarot readings and then a phone number with no name, I guess. Ugh. Tell me about August.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
I don't read. History doesn't interest me. Just tell me. Tell me everything.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
I'm not sure I care. What really happened?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Nice story. Is it over? Go on.
They slaughtered everyone. Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
Stop showing me his nasty, greasy hair. Yeah. Everyone in August is descended from pirates. Where's the mass grave?
No one knows. It seems at some point it was built over and then forgotten about. It could be under the school, or the church, or right beneath our feet.
Ooh.
On that
spooky.
note, I should probably get back to the booth.
You're in the
show
booth.
Must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed.
What?
Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening.
Aliens.
Lights which witnesses describe as searingly bright were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know.
Little
That's 10
green
o'clock
men.
With Poe.
Watch out, Violet. They're coming back for you. Keep investigating. I don't think I've done everything yet. Unless I'm gonna go in here and no one has anything to say.
Oh, it's you.
Yes.
I was hoping it might be Zach.
I don't care. Do you know John Pope?
No.
From Poe and Monroe on the radio.
Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
He didn't deliver a free radio too. Didn't Ellis do that? Bin.
Is he a suspect?
No.
I thought they broadcast the news live.
Have you seen Zach lately?
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Important news.
Yes. If he ever shows up.
Ellis says she gave you a free radio.
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place.
Remember anything else?
Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason.
Why does everyone say that? Wow, 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 wow. Why have you got scissors? What are you doing with those? Wow, 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 wow. She's so sussy. Hang on, let's write that down. Walked around the halls with scissors. Wow, 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 wow. Wasn't it just her who said it twice? I think Bronwyn might have said it. I don't know.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you?
What's wrong? Are you alright?
Yeah, I always cry around this time of night.
What?
What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
I'm here. Things have already changed. I don't know. Sure, I'm here.
Maybe. If we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to.
Do you know a Lawrence Petrovsky?
It rings a bell, but no. Sorry, Sam.
Doesn't know Rain's real name. Any luck with Mercury?
Not really. But it wants to know why you're hesitating.
I'm not hesitating.
Mercury thinks you are. I can see its point. Alice is in danger and you're still here asking questions.
What should I be doing?
Protecting her?
How?
I'm not saying lock her in a vault and surround her by guards, but anything would be justifiable at this point. I'd at least have eyes on her, and don't trust the police to do it. They have a poor track record.
Hello, what was his name? Lawrence? Tell me about Hong Kong? Yo.
It's a lovely place. It has the third most high-rise buildings of any city in the world.
Okay, tell me about Lawrence.
So that's what this is about. Chief Dupont has finally dug up my old record. I am Lawrence Petrovsky.
And the murdered girl?
Victoria Cheng. A very good painter. I didn't kill her, though. I was trying to save her.
Tell me about it.
Hong Kong. It was our third encounter with a traveller. We'd managed to trap her on the roof of an apartment complex. Roughly translated, the building was called Flight, which was ironic. When the traveller realised we had it cornered, it tried to jump off. I managed to grab Victoria's ankle, but I couldn't hold on. Hong Kong being Hong Kong, there was about 37 tourists that filmed the whole thing. So to some people, it looked like I was dangling her over the edge of a building to meet her doom. I wasn't. I was trying to save her.
Okay, how'd you catch Traveller?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Can you force them to leave?
No, but they don't like being exposed. If Mercury pointed them out, they're already in trouble.
How can you tell they've gone?
We'd do a reading. Mercury would know.
Mercury this, Mercury that. Hello? When I tried to kill people by throwing them... I can see gender and proud, but I can't figure out how the star works. But thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I can't read too many words smashed together. Proud's fine. Okay. No worries. Thank you for the follow anyway, and hello. What'd you find out from the Ouija board?
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business.
Spirits?
I guess every town has a good population of dead, but they usually move on. These were different. They were in pain.
Hang on a minute, is this the dismembered people?
What happened in this town?
Anything about the murder?
Yes, the general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished. Sam, be careful, please.
Do you know Lawrence Petrovsky?
Who? What? Petrov's what?
Oh my god, fucking yawns. It's Rain's real name.
I don't think so.
Tell me about Victoria Cheng.
Oh my god, who told you about Victoria? She died. Jumped off a building. We tried to save her. Well, Rain tried to save her. Sam, we need to save Ellis. Victoria's already gone.
What can you tell me about Poe?
He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
Okay.
Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
Oh please, only a Lawrence would button his shirt up that high, we can all tell. Aren't I supposed to ask a question? Aren't you supposed to shuffle? Aren't I supposed to ask a question?
This is just a general reading. You don't need a question. Okay. Oh, the 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to?
Kane.
Maybe someone you've met recently. The Lovers.
Kane.
I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing.
Oh.
If you want it to be. And finally, the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire.
Kane.
I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel. Wow, what an interesting reading.
Interesting.
Does it mean anything to you?
Yeah, Kane. No, that means nothing to me. It means I should ask you out on a date if we survive this. Sorry, Lexi, the feeling's not mutual. Lead her on? Tell me about edging your coin. But what if I can't go back on it? If I'm like, oh, I should ask you out on a date, and then the time comes and I actually have to do it. I don't want to do that. She might have secret information. She might have secret information. She seems, like, dumb, though. She doesn't know anything. What secret information does she have? She'll only tell you if she thinks you want some. Ugh. Ugh. Why am I still yawning? Somebody help me. You never know unless you get in there without touching. Tantrically. I do need to do everything tantrically. We need to keep that in mind. If I just... I could be oblivious and be like, no, I don't know what that means. Do it? Oh, fine.
You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
Okay, great.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Who is talking to me? I can be the radio man. Maybe she's trying to get you to date her so she can 5-head try and manipulate you because she's the killer. What can I do as the radio man? Stop yawning! Stop it! Okay. I'm gonna try and talk to What's-Her-Tits about
Hi,
aliens again.
Hi. Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Yeah, Chief DuPont.
Did you get a call from my doctor?
No. Yes.
Your doctor did call.
Yeah, totally.
Did you tell her I was being compliant?
I said you were taking the pills. Are you?
Are you being compliant?
No. Not anymore.
I think you're supposed to take the pills, Violet.
Well, you're normally more forceful about it, Claude. You said my UFO was real. So why am I taking pills?
I didn't say the UFO was real.
Are you trying to make me go mad? Just an hour ago, you said there was a UFO sighting. Now it's take the pills, Violet.
You said you saw other heads when you were taken.
Yes. Other girls, younger than me. Nobody I recognised. They all had red hair.
The aliens are the killers. The aliens did it.
Yes, they all had red hair. They were all very pretty. And they were all alive. In that moment.
The aliens have a thing for red hair. Or maybe she's the killer. Everyone's the killer. Everyone's an alien. Including me, because I'm a shapeshifter, like an alien would be.
Tell me about Hong Kong.
If you know about Hong Kong, then I don't have to tell you anything. It's all in that report that you've clearly read.
Why are you a
What does the
shapeshifter?
name Lawrence Petrovsky mean to you?
No idea.
Well done, Chief. You've discovered Rain is my stage name. Please try and save Ellis. She's the one in danger, and we've already had one dead body on your watch.
That was cut weird. I didn't like that. Technically, you're a demon? Well, I'm a devil. Wait. Am I a... In the game, am I a traveler? Am I one of the funny... The funny men? Whoa. Hello.
I haven't asked you about Zach yet.
Until a few hours ago, I never heard of the guy. Creepy as fudge, if you ask me.
Fudge.
Thanks, Lexi. It's always a pleasure.
Anything for you, Chief?
Oh, so now you're flirting with the chief. What am I to you? Huh? Nothing? Wow. And you did me a fucking tarot reading and everything. Wow. No, wait, not this. Told you she was up to something?
Chief DuPont. Grave news, indeed. Will Ellis be safe with you here?
No.
No.
She wants me to keep broadcasting, which means I'll be booth-bound for most of the night. She'd be safer at home, with someone protecting her.
Can't I get someone else to handle the radio?
And murder Poe and Monroe? No, Chief DuPont. Ellis couldn't take that. Not tonight. We did think of asking you to do a guest evening at some point, though, if you're interested.
No, I don't want to dilute my brand. I would love to.
Then I will pencil you in, Chief. It will be an honor and a privilege.
Me making plans for the chief.
Sorry, I must go back to the broadcast. The radio, she calls me like a siren, and she must be obeyed.
She's gone. Someone's killed her already. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, didn't Violet want to tell Zach something important?
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Zach,
Hello.
the game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio. You were at Dorota's.
Don't change the subject.
This isn't
Sam
changing
and
the
DuPont
subject.
Put two and two together.
And then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
Wow.
You were spying on me.
I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police. You lied to me. I'm done with you. We're finished. Don't come back here again.
Well. Is there anyone else I want to be? Let's do it the other way around.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Beep bop beep bop beep bop beep beep. Bro, the fact I keep hailing a cab, these cab drivers getting so much money right now.
I followed you to Dorota's last night.
Are you insane? Why did you follow me, you stupid bitch?
Wow.
You killed Dorota. You had sex with Dorota.
I absolutely did not.
Then what did happen?
Hello? I say hello?
I'm Alias.
She texted me to come over. Then she asked me to watch her play with herself from a distance. She likes people to watch, didn't you know? It's probably best if we didn't see each other for a while. You know where the door is.
Okay. Hang on. Hold on. Was not at his studio. Not confirmed by the rats. Was in fact watching Dorota. My. That means he must have seen the murder. If he didn't do it himself.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's
I
murder
wish I
of
could skip this if I've heard it
21-year-old
already.
Dorota Shaw.
Come on.
Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Next chapter.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO or one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Ellis Monroe?
I'll protect her at her house. Send an officer to her house. Tell her to leave town. I'll go there.
Monroe's a local treasure around here, Sam. Don't let anything happen to her.
Hello. Ellis, I'm staying with you.
Sam, I'm not sure.
Why?
Do you think you can stop someone from trying to kill me?
No. Yes, I'm gifted with certain powers. No, not really. I'll do my best. These are all terrible things to say. Can I stop someone from trying to kill her? I'll do my best. That's really not very reassuring. You want me to say that I'm gifted with certain powers? Fine.
I know you're just trying to make me feel better, but that's a weird thing to say.
The power of British
Maybe
knife
I'd
attack.
be better off with one of Chief DuPont's officers.
If that's what you want. No, sorry, you're safe with me.
I guess at least you've still got a sense of humor, even when we're surrounded by death. Perhaps it's a good trait to have.
Hey Ellis, what if I was the killer? Why is the door unlocked? Bro. Where's she gone? Chief Mr. Man?
You're too late. She's gone.
Huh? I was right here! She was sitting opposite me. What? How did this happen? She left?
Yeah, I think so. No bags packed though, and car's still on the drive, so she must have left in a hurry. I'll put out a miss before her. Check in with her parents. We'll find her. If she can be found.
Huh?
It's 11 o'clock. I'm Poe, and this is your August update.
Okay,
Police
spoiler alert, I
investigating
got an
the murder
achievement
of
that said that I saved
21-year-old
her.
Dorota Shaw say they are getting closer to apprehending the killer. The death of Miss Shaw, who was found strangled at her home late last night, has sparked a massive police operation and caused alarm amongst August residents. Monroe has some personal business to attend to, but she sends you all her love and hopes to be back on the air tomorrow. And Monroe, if you can hear me, I'm sending my love out to you too. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
Okay. Hello.
Sam, I have some bad news. We've done a group reading, and it's you.
Me? I'm the next target.
I don't know, Sam. I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different.
Why? Why me?
I think you've interfered too much. That's why you're the next target.
But I'm not even
I've called
ginger.
Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him. You should go, Sam. Be careful.
Don't touch me. Oh!
Sam, it's almost midnight. You're still alive. This is a good thing, but no one's even attempted to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence, enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
Me. No, don't give me a hint. Nah, fuck off. He thinks it's Rain anyway. Violet, Zach, Rain, Oscar, Poe, Ellis. Arrest Ellis. Bronwyn, Lexi. Look at this shit. You can tell him to arrest himself. Or me. I wish I... Wait. I want to save and do all of the. Tell him to arrest himself. I have to know. I have to know what happens.
This is serious, Sam. I'm going to lose my patience in a minute.
What about me?
You want me to lock you up? I see. We're at that stage already, are we? Just
Yeah.
do your job, Sam. It's obviously not you. Give me a name.
Fine. Zach.
Zach. I don't trust him either. He's definitely creepy. I'll go and pick him up myself. With all the information you've given me, I think it'll be enough. Maybe he'll confess too. That would help. Good luck, Sam. If you've picked the wrong person, you're still in danger.
Why am I on the floor? Why couldn't I also say the aliens? Shit. Arrest the aliens.
Sam, you asked for these earlier.
Did I?
Make sure you get some sleep now. You'll need it.
Are they
No.
orange to match your hair? Crazy scissor lady. Do you not think that the next person on the list would be safer in a jail cell watched over by guards and shit, like a prisoner would be without being a criminal? Yeah. And then all the guards would then be around to get the real evildoer.
I'm sorry. That was in bad taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well done catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did. Scream if you need me.
I don't like you, go away.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned. I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant. The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last beats. I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
Dramatic. Man's read too much Lovecraft. No, silly, we can't put you in special containment, you fucking idiot, you stupid bitch. Do loose into the night and hope for the best, dumbass. Do. I seem to be alive. The end. It's 2:14.
Hello, sleepyhead. I'm so glad to see you alive.
Steak bake. I got an achievement. It was called Look Mum, I'm a Detective. And it said catch Dorota's killer the first time. Bro, this was the most obvious shit in the universe. I could have done this without ever transforming into anyone. Huh? Huh? Bro, as soon as Zach showed that video and Dorota was like scared and backing away from him and he was like, she was, acting. He was the fucking killer. What? Huh? And all this shit with like the chief being like, ooh, I think it's the tarot readers. They're very suspicious. Ooh, this guy has a criminal record for being a tarot reader and shit. Well, not for being a tarot reader. You know what I mean. trying to, like, throw you off the trail. That was so fake. Man who was creepy about women, especially redheads, was the killer of the redheads. Crazy, bro. Did I win? What about the next victim? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta be a fake, surely. Surely the achievements are lying to you? Potentially, because the whole, like, demon possession thing and the tarot shit had nothing to do with any of the figuring out Zach stuff. So, maybe the funny demon is gonna transfer into someone else and take over doing all the murdering. Meta fourth wall breaking deception. True. What about the next victim?
There is no next victim.
What?
Zach is still locked up. He's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... will you?
Hi, Shady. Sure. My home is in August now. I mean, I don't like rain, though. And I also led on Lexi, and I don't want... I don't... I don't think if I come with you guys, that's gonna go too well. Also, why are you a shapeshifter? I don't know. Replace him? I could be Rain. Become the group's new alpha. Okay, sure.
Really? Oh, Sam, that's wonderful.
Push him out. Don't touch me!
Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam, thank you. We're going to change lives, believe me.
Hey, sweet cheeks.
Don't call me that.
Real good. You win. Alexi hug.
Stop touching me!
Sam, I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've fallen for you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
I feel the same way. That's a nice thing to say. I think I can't keep doing it because at this point we're gonna become a thing. You've known each other for 1 day. Not even 1 day. Like, probably not even 12 hours. So funny to say that's a nice thing to say. Yeah.
I see. Nice thing. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Heart wants what it wants. Perhaps you should go for a while so I can have a little cry. I'll be okay though.
Bro, you don't know me.
Sam, you're safe.
Do you want to give me a hug as well, freak?
Thank Christ.
God damn it! Stop!
Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Why is everyone touching me? Help! Help! Out of fucking nowhere. Homosexuality for the win. I mean, it's not confirmed whether or not the character I'm playing as is male. We don't know. There's been no gender confirmation for my character. Oh, that really took me by surprise. You're a shapeshifter, you can be whatever you want. Yeah, but, like, we don't know how everyone else is perceiving me, right? He's called Cum, for fuck's sake, of course he's male. You could be Rain and make it really weird. I don't like the way he's staring at me. Oh, you can't see that. Look at this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, I have to say kiss him, don't I? Yeah.
Well, Sam, I didn't think. Well, this changes things.
Does it? What happened? Suddenly I'm here? Hello?
I didn't think you'd leave without saying goodbye.
Where did you go? Am I kissing you now? What is happening?
People do horrible things to people every day. I'm just glad there's someone like you around to save us. I mean, everyone needs a little saving from time to time. Even me.
Okay. Okay. What is happening? I don't know. So she disappeared, like, right out from under me when I was keeping an eye on her to make sure she didn't get murdered. You are the vampire Casanova. Oh my god. Lollipop connected the fucking dots? What the hell is going on, bro? What is happening? She disappeared and now she's here and she gives me a kiss and she's like, I like being saved, teehee. What? Happy to save you anytime. You're strong, you'll be fine. Happy to save you anytime. Peace.
Sam, you already did.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here talking to you.
Yeah.
And I won't forget it.
Okay.
Heroes don't always get on the news, but they always burn bright in the hearts of the people they save. You have an impact, Sam. Everyone does. They just forget. Keep saving people for me, you hear? Bye, Sam.
Bye-bye. Don't kiss me. Why are you kissing me again?
Sam, you did good.
Are you gonna kiss me too?
I mean, not that I've got a signed confession or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done.
How do you smirk so
You're
high?
leaving town with the tarot readers. That's a real big shame you were starting to fit in here. But good luck to you. You're doing what many of us have died trying. Leaving August.
Thanks, Chief.
And I've stuck to my word. That problem you had, I buried it.
What problem did I
The
have?
coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
What the fuck?
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old. I love playing cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is... It's silly, it sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine. I know. But it is possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
You know why you're here, don't you?
No.
Because you did well. And you know what happens when you do well?
Did you get a kiss? From this weird hat man? No?
Augmentation.
Huh?
Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
He does owe you a kiss. Maybe. What? What? Enter secret debriefing.
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit.
Birmingham?
And we're ready. Are you human?
No.
Do you have feelings?
Yes.
Splendid. Do plants have feelings?
Yes.
It hasn't worked. It's stuck in compliance mode.
What the fuck?
Can we get someone in here, please?
What the fuck? I fucked it up. That's not fair. I can't go back and try again. What do you mean? Am I not allowed to empathize with plants? Can now skip previously viewed scenes. Well, that's nice. Damn, guess plants don't have feelings. My brain hurts. I'm confused. Me too. So I'm like an augmented agent. And that's why I can shapeshift or something. All of these scenes that are like going by, I don't recognize, except for this one, obviously. What the hell was that? Whoa, 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 wait, I need a pause on this so I can think. You can fuck Oscar? Wait. What the fuck? Why is Violet pointing a gun? What the fuck is this? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How is there so much more shit? One of those games for replaying, I guess? How many people can you have physical relations with in this game? I didn't realize this was a dating sim. When do I get to kiss the chief? I want to know how to do that. That would be funny. Or Radio Man. My goal is to kiss everyone. Play again, but try to fuck absolutely everyone. And then this guy at the end. We gotta kiss the guy at the end, obviously. And the aliens. We gotta kiss the aliens. Can we kiss the aliens? What the fuck? The thing with Oscar. And like there's people shouting at me. What did I do? Oh. Do plants have feelings? No, but I have feelings for you. Get over here. Oh, my face hurts so bad. What is going on? Okay. I don't have time to do another playthrough. But we can come back to this another day. Because there's clearly so much more we have to find out. Also, hang on, I wanna look at the achievements real quick. I got 8 out of 21. Congrats, you're getting married? There's an achievement where you get married? Can't possibly be that Zach is, just is the guy. I refuse to believe. Whoa, the wedding dress! Did you like it for a first playthrough? I definitely missed some stuff because I didn't do the shapeshifting from the very beginning. But yeah, I don't know. The wedding dress, it was yours all along. No, it was her mom's. Unless I get in it. Anyway. There's an achievement for kicking Zach in the balls. What? You didn't kiss as many people as possible. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be one for kissing everyone. But there is an achievement for getting freaky with Oscar, and it's called Oscar Winning Performance, and that's very funny. Aw. Do I need to 100% this game? I don't know. I feel like that might be really awkward and difficult. You got You absolutely do. Fine. I have a Steam list for 100%ing. So we'll put that on there. Absolutely should. Fucking hell, man. Fuck that freshly single man. Yeah, and they were only in a relationship for like a couple months, so it's not even like they were together long enough for him to really like, I don't know, have long-lasting memories and stuff. Like, oh, I remember our first year together and shit like that, you know? Like, she's been dead for less than 24 hours. But in the grand scheme of things, they weren't together that long, so, you know, he'll get over it. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's enough of this piano.